So the stupid little fucking tramp, okay, terrorist talking in my head, is playing some like stupid foreplay game with her stupid fucking piece of shit, whatever he is, terrorist. And they're sitting there and they're seeing who can sound more sexy, okay? To make me feel so uncomfortable and so unattractive and so insecure that I actually don't want to discuss how I hear how disgusting they sound in public, talking in my head, so that they can fornicate after they murder me and then throw my kids out in the street as orphans to go fend for themselves. Okay? In hopes that they find that my kids don't find anything but drugs and die out on the street. That's what the stupid tramp in my head keeps saying. Okay? She's a terrorist. She says she's Egyptian American. She says she's a terrorist living in California, Orange County. I've been diagnosed schizophrenic, but these voices, they aren't in sync with me like that. It is an argument in my head. They're not like voices just agreeing with me. Like, the trees are beautiful. I love your kids. No, this is like, oh, if I say my inner voice, which by the way does not have, like, there is no actual voice assigned to it. There is no voice to it. Yes. Okay, no. No, thank you. Okay. So sorry. That's my nurse. So to sit there and say, sorry, I lost track, but they're making like this sexual game where kids are involved. Oh, what I was saying is they're not in sync with me. It's not like it's not like my opinion's mine and they're agreeing and we're having a conversation about all of its properties. Like, oh, it's a blue, short, cute dress. Oh, and someone's saying, oh my God, that looked great here at this, like, where, it makes sense. Okay, you're schizophrenic, you hear voices, and those voices are opinionated and in sync with, not opinionated, but in sync with what brought about that thought. Or to have, or that desire or that interest in that particular object or subject. Instead, they're argumentative and it's constant and it's weird. And they keep saying they've committed acts against humanity, war crimes, terrorism, human trafficking, sex trafficking, drug trafficking. They keep saying they've murdered several people. I mean, friends of mine that one of which was found dead after like 5 days, who I haven't seen in years, by the way. They said they gave her a sudden heart attack, and because they didn't want anybody to see or to do an autopsy, they left her there to rot, and they called her a rotten hoe. They're talking in my head. They're terrorists. They speak Arabic fluently and they speak English fluently, and they it's obvious they're from California. And it's obvious they're from Orange County, and it's obvious they're using religion as a scapegoat. They are trash. I want them sentenced to death. I want them sentenced to death. And I'm not joking. When this comes out to the light, I want them sentenced to death. I want all of their families sentenced to death.